In the 1800s, during a time of horses and buggies, Greer County, Oklahoma was actually a part of Texas. So when you step out to see the old Greer County Museum, you're going to see a truly unique part of Oklahoma's history.
It's got a lot of history in it.
History Stephen, Doc, and Beth White are ready to share with anyone who walks through the door.
And I'm retired. And so I really enjoy talking to the people and talking about, you know, what it used to be.
Beth grew up in Greer County.
My great-grandparents lived here. My grandparents and my mom and dad. Yeah. And I raised my 4 boys here.
This is Beth's grandfather, and right here, great-grandfather delivering milk.
Now working at the Old Greer County Museum and Hall of Fame, she has come full circle because while the museum opened back in 1973, the building for decades before served as the Border McGregor Hospital, where she worked as a nurse.
It's home, and I like to make people feel at home when they're here.
The 16,000 square foot hospital now showcases pictures, memorabilia, and artifacts from the early days of Old Greer County. 60 rooms, each with its own story.
When you go through the rooms, I mean, a piano's a piano and a chair's a chair, but when you can find a story about something, it just makes it a much more fun experience for everybody.
Like this child's chair from the 1800s, its legs worn down from being drug around like a security blanket. Or this piano from a longtime teacher here that taught more than 1,000 students.
Sometimes people know more about stuff in the rooms than we do, and so we go grab our notebook and pencil and learn from them.
On the 3rd floor, part of the old hospital remains.
This is an autoclave. They use this to put the surgical stuff in and steam clean it.
Displaying historic medical equipment from inside the actual operating and delivery rooms and the adjoining nursery.
He was the school bus driver for the school, and he wrote The Purple People Eater.
About 2,500 people visit the museum each year. If you go, don't forget to take a stroll through the Pioneer Hall of Fame outside, a lasting memorial for the area's early settlers. Then step back into time and see how some of them lived in this dugout home. Also on the property is a fire station where you can climb onto a 1939 fire truck and see an original 1906 hand-pulled fire cart.
Every tour is different. We just have fun. We try and find out what the person wants and do that.
Somebody asked me one day how I remembered all this stuff, and I said I lived it.
How do I remember it? I asked Beth.
In Mangum, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.